Ladies, respectful gentlemen, I'm ivy.eternal, and this is a moment in time. Now, our last moment together, we were playing Doom, and we were playing the DOS version of Doom. Now, today, for some reason, I have been unable to get my screen capture program to attach to dosbox. So I'm still feeling that itch to play some more Doom. So let's take a look together, shall we, at the remastered Doom that is available on Steam. And again, I purchased this on Steam. Its full price, I think, is just $10. And it's Doom plus Doom 2. As you can see, it has Doom, it has Doom 2, it has the Doom 2 Hell on Earth, it has the master levels for Doom 2, and then it has a bunch of extra Doom, because people are still making new maps for Doom today in 2025. And when you open Doom in Steam, when you tell this particular program to run, it gives you the option, do you want to load this or do you want to load the DOS version? And normally I've been loading the DOS version. Now, like I said, it does load just fine, it runs just fine. My screen capture just won't acknowledge it today. So, now as you can see, this particular game does have, as you can see, this is a very different menu. It has, oh Lord, let's try that out. So it has a very different menu. This is a modern menu. You can see over here it has information. Now this will, if you have a gamepad plugged in, this will show gamepad options, because you can play this with a controller. Now, when you first start this version of Doom, it has all these accessibility options. This is, if you need high contrast, it will close out all of this moving stuff behind. There is a modern menu interface if you have a hard time reading the old one. If you need to turn off screen flashes, there's a bunch of things here. So if you're someone who needs those things, it is available. You can play Doom from the official release. Now, we're not going to mess around with any of the other options because I have already fiddled with them. But what we can do, if we go into display options, you can see this game does support widescreen. Now, to me, that's not Doom in the same way that having vertical mouse look isn't Doom either. So we're going to go ahead and play it in 4.3, and we'll just have these black bars on the side. Now, let's go ahead and start a new game. So one of the things I will still do, Deep in the Dead, we'll still do the same version, the same level here of difficulty, just to have a direct comparison. Now, as you can see immediately compared to the DOS version that we've been playing, gosh, these textures are much more high quality. You can see that the sprites are all rendered with much more detail. So we can really appreciate these zombie soldiers. We can appreciate the imps. And the biggest difference to me is that this version, come on. So there's two things. One, because of the higher fidelity of the models, the hitboxes are significantly smaller than they are when you're playing it on DOS in 640 by 480, which is just the standard way to play. Now, seeing it running on my modern computer at 4K is very cool, but it also, for me at least, and that was a hideous time. But I'm talking at the same time. Even though I have the ability to, now I'm playing this with WASD, I'm playing it with the mouse. The hitbox is a lot smaller because of that, and so I find my accuracy is actually a lot worse with the mouse than it is with the keyboard, which isn't something that I ever would have predicted. Now let's go ahead and grab our shotgun here. We don't need that armor, but we can take down a number of soldiers all at once. No problem. What is this? Got some stuff here. Whoa, come on. So another of the details that I did learn, and I did learn this playing the classic Doom, not just in the modern version. If you press tab, this is how you open the map, the auto map. So now, I probably should have figured that out earlier, but I didn't. And it is what it is. So we now have our map. And the other thing that we have, so I can stop complaining. Let's see. I still don't actually know what this does. But it opens something. Is we have, with WASD, we have our side strafing. And that is just so nice. Our survivability should, at the very least, be significantly increased. Alright, even with just the handgun, we took those guys all down with no problem. And as you can see, if we want to check, what's here on the map, we can just open this map and actually see there's a whole bunch more map that I think this is the way that we came in. Yeah? Yeah. So let's see, there's we are moving around with the map open. I don't know that there's a way to pan the map. No, I don't think so. Aha. I was gonna say, this looked kind of like something. I don't know, does this count as a secret? No, but that definitely does. Again, we do not have a jump option, but since we have a map, I think we should be able to find our way out there, get that chainsaw, no problem. That sounds exciting. Ah, this area, this sort of maze area here. Come on, a little slow on switching guns there. This area must be what we unlocked with the switch that was on the other side of the green juice. No enemies here. Yeah, this whole area that we hadn't explored before. Now, again, with this the somewhat more modern rendering, lighting and everything, I actually find it much easier to see in these sections. Now, what we could do, if we weren't feeling that, we can adjust the gamma downwards so that it is darker. And maybe then this area would be in full and total darkness. But maybe not. What if we... We're doing pretty good for ammunition now. Now, my inability to navigate, of course, hasn't changed. Switching from... Oh, come on. Alright, that's the first time that we actually took some significant damage, and it was our own damn fault. Is this an elevator? Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? No, it's not. Just a dead-end little closet. Go this way. And then we'll go this way. Oh. We just weren't close enough to the wall there for the auto map to loop us around. There's got to be a secret door or something like that that will get us outside. Now, I don't believe that the secret doors, you wouldn't be able to see that on the map if you didn't actually have that information. Yeah. Whoa. Oops. So, we've spent a whole bunch of time now. If we wanted to do a fast run on this level, this is absolutely not the way to do it. Now, we know that will just take us to the little area with the window. We are back up to our full levels of health. I don't know how much time we wasted wandering around there. We did get 97 kills, so I think the two guys that we saw, wandering around outside, that's probably where those remaining enemies would have been. 7 minutes. You know, we wandered a lot. If we wanted to do that level fast, we could. Alright, so toxin refinery. This level has one of the better pieces of soundtrack, I think, and of course on what I tend to think of as regular difficulty level, which I guess is Hurt Me Plenty. This is This is the level. Come on. Wow. Can I start this level over and pretend none of that happened? I didn't actually quick save at the beginning of the level. Ugh. this is open. We saw there's some armor. Let's go up. Our health is low. Who's shooting at us? Oh, that guy. Because again, of course, we're looking at this thinking that this is, that we're on a plane and that the enemy up here is on another plane, that this is, you know, separate. Technically, it's not separate. All of this, all of these height differences are all kind of an illusion. Because Doom, for all of its first person, you know, there's a sky outside, and this is, again, you can see outside the sky and stuff if you compare this to the normal version that we play. So much more detail here. I mean, I can read those signs, they say poison. Just, it's actually kind of funny to see it saying poison so clearly with, you know, a lot of other things being as pixelated as they are. Come on. I am not doing my best job here. But there's the blue key. Now, when we grab the blue key, the light is going to go out and this monster closet is going to open up. Nice. So the more times that we've done the level, the more that we can anticipate these little surprises. Now, we could use the health here. So I was saying before, for all of the way that it looks, Dune is not technically a three-dimensional game because there isn't a sense of up and down. We have left and right, and we have backward and forward. And all of the up and down stuff is all just kind of tricks of the rendering engine. True 3D isn't going to come along until a little bit later. And of course, that is very much a game that we will be playing. And that game, of course, would be Quake. The other major id franchise. Well, I say the other. There were... Because Wolfenstein, for all of... Well, these guys have incredibly long range. For all that Castle Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein 3D specifically, is this grand... come on, guys. Expression. Ow. I just stood there and tanked that like an idiot. That it's this, you know, important early work in first-person games. Wolfenstein isn't really an id franchise. The original Wolfenstein wasn't an id game. Castle Wolfenstein was not an id game, and the games made afterward also were not made by id. I don't... Even the modern ones, I think... I know Ravensoft made Return to Castle Wolfenstein, I believe. Now, every level has its own little... its own soundtrack. Come on. I don't know how we missed that guy on the first hit. So, again, see, even though they're up there, they're not really up there. They're just, you know, behind a little thing that stops them from moving this way. But we don't have to consider up and down. Get the box. Box, barrel, whatever. But I do really love that ability to just jump sideways out of the way of the fireball. And if I'm paying attention, all right, speaking of paying attention, let's not take that yet. We know when we walk up, this opens and there are 4 imps inside and also the chain gun. So one, got the barrel. I don't know if it killed anyone. There's 1 left. Oh, and he's of course right in our face. Chain gun, blue, chain gun. All right. We are going to need more ammo. This is absolutely the point where we do have to be thinking about not running out of bullets, because it's so easy just to hold down fire on that chain gun and suddenly you are in a bad spot. Let's go back, because there's a whole... Come on, guy. I know you can shoot at me. There's a pink demon, one of our first. Just sort of wandering around, not in the order that I normally do any of this, because we're almost here. I believe this, through that door, will be the exit. Now, yeah. Now, in order to get this ramp in between to go up, we do need to have the yellow key. But this is just kind of highlighting a bit of the level design, how it's way more clever than I gave it credit for. You can get here very easily, and you can see the exit there. You see that yellow door, and you're like, well, I can't get through that. And from here, come on, both of them in one. All right, you can see the yellow key. So, you know, and then we have our little map that we can pull up to kind of show us what there is to see. Now, we've got this. We don't want to go that way. This. Switch. That wasn't exactly... I'm sure... other direction. I'm sure that there's a secret area here that we need this thing for. So now we have a rocket launcher. Terrifying. We are... I was gonna say we aren't gonna use the rocket launcher right away, but let's do that. Let's give it a go, because we haven't actually grabbed a rocket launcher yet. Come on, I want to go up there. I want to get. Was that a one-time option? Usually these stupid things. This is the only way out. And usually the up and down on this stupid thing isn't caused by time, it's caused by proximity. And it's not coming down, so maybe we truly lost our opportunity? Maybe we're screwed. Exciting. Because this won't re-trigger, this won't come down. Great. And can we get out of here? Not super great. So we took a lot of health damage there. We didn't even get the thing that we wanted. Overall, I don't think that this this playthrough is going super, super amazing. On the other hand, now we know, again, from past, this, we hit the whatchamacallit, but it didn't knock out that imp, which is irritating. And we remembered this time not to go picking up all the helmets because we had the blue armor suit. And again, this is why there's no falling damage in Doom, because the verticality is all kind of a trick. Oh, that was another guy. Oh, guess we got him. Alright, now we know in here we've got our first, that guy. The pink demon. As we very carefully try not to blow up the barrels in our face. So this, you know, of course, is another maze area. This one isn't too bad as far as the maze areas go. At least on this difficulty level, you can see there's just a whole bunch of, as I point at the screen, not that you can actually see what I'm pointing at. Heard the noise of another demon. Again, when you pull the map up, game's not paused. Here's this guy. In our face, we did not want that to happen, but it did. It did. Our flesh was ripped like cloth. We don't. We're not really having the problems with the imps that we had. This no, that yeah. Come on. 3 shotgun shots. All right. That should be all of them. We're not having the problems with the imps that we had in the DOS version because we can very easily just side strafe. And here's our button. Raises that. And this is the door that we came in through before. So that's our way out. We're back at 100 health. And even with screwing that up, we did get 100% kills on command control, which I think that's our first time doing that, and it took us 8 minutes and 3/4, and that's with a bunch of flapping around. So let's continue this run the next time we come back, shall we? All right, see you then.